come around to say hello. One, I'm so fly. You took a nosedive. Careful when you play on my level. For you it's so. Hey, hello.
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra. Flip the script.
Hello, Moto.
Talking about.
Again, all of this is rhetoric. The BJP spokesperson will not answer. Today, at what rate are we getting Russian crude versus what we were getting? That's where. Please hold on. Hold on. And why did we vote against Iran? We voted against Iran because a nuclear Iran is not in India's interest. A nuclear weapon Iran.
So when sanctioned Iran, India was not buying oil. तो आप किसको foreign policy सिखा रहे थे? Sushant Sareen. Such a facetious argument being given by Tehseen Poonawalla that I don't even know what to say to him. Sushant Sareen, can you take a shot at trying to explain the realities of the world to Mr. Tehseen Poonawalla?
I can try, but I don't know if he'll accept the realities of the world.
Don't give up before you start, Sushant. Koshish karo.
No, Tehseen is a very dear friend, but even then, you know, in these kind of things, there are limitations to what one can do. It's like, you know, he talks about the price of Russian oil at which we are buying. Listen, we were getting a discount on Russian oil, which is normally sold at a discount, simply because Russian oil was sanctioned. And we were getting a discount at one point of time, and the discounts were becoming smaller and smaller. And right now, Russian oil in the international oil market is actually being sold at a premium. And the fact that we are still being able to get Russian oil simply because, and Shehzad is quite correct, we have the refining capacity. Not all refineries can refine Russian oil. So, you know, this is a completely fallacious argument that, you know, we were getting Russian oil at a discount, now we are not getting Russian oil. Is there any country which is getting Russian oil at a discount now? None whatsoever. This all nonsense about Pakistan being offered Russian oil at a discount. Please tell me one barrel of Russian oil which the Pakistanis have bought and which they can process. The second part of this entire argument is on the diversification. Look, yes, we have actually been buying oil from a number of countries. Maybe not 41. That we might have done at this point in time, but we were buying oil from a number of countries. Now, look, when you buy oil, you have to see whether you can refine a particular grade of crude or not, number one. Number two, from where will you get faster supplies and much cheaper freight rates? Now, when you have a global crisis of the sorts we have right now, we at least have the diplomatic heft and the economic heft to go to various other countries and pick up oil from there. Third, as of now, we don't have either a very serious gas shortage or any shortage of oil. But the prices have been kept constant right now because there is some fiscal space with the government. I don't know how long they can keep the prices constant because, look, we are not producing oil. We are not an oil producing country. We import oil and gas. If the price of oil and gas goes up internationally, the prices of oil and gas will have to go up in India unless you want the country to go bankrupt. So you will have to raise the price of oil and gas, or you will have to resort to the kind of, sleight of hand which the UPA did by issuing those oil bonds which kind of, loaded debt onto the oil marketing companies and onto the government, which is still being paid off right now. Now, either you do that, you take in all of that debt, perhaps off the balance sheet, but you will still have to pay. You are not going to get oil for free.
Absolutely. There is no free lunch anywhere.
Sorry?
I said everybody has to pick up the tab. Bills have to be paid.
Look,
there is no free lunch.
Navika, if the price of oil which you were buying at, say, $70, $80 a barrel, if it goes up to $150, $170 a barrel, somebody has to pay for it. Now, who's going to pay for it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It has to be either through the government's balance sheet, subsidy burden, or consumers will have to pay. But the fact that we are being able to manage oil availability in itself is a Herculean task that the government is doing.